Good afternoon, everybody. Friday. Wait a minute. Same day, same thing. Different day, different date, different time. Roll with it. One day's same as the next, right? Especially for the chronically ill. It is after 2. Woke up at 11:30 again, which is fine. I mean, I guess my body just don't want to wake up at 6, 7 o'clock. I did wake up, like my normal brain goes, hey, wake up at 3, turn on the coffee pot, roll yourself back in bed. It's fine, but I didn't go back to bed yet because I wanted to wake up and push, and I mean literally push, pull, drag myself to at least walk up to the 4-way, a third of a mile, whatever, and do a walk, just to walk, because that's something I used to love to do. Well, AC in the house, it feels good. My husband leaves at 5. I walk outside and it's get smacked by the humidity. Woke up this morning, had no clue what the temperature was outside. It was 75 degrees already outside, and the humidity felt like it was 80 something. So it's like, because the sun starts, you can see the daylight at 5:30 and the sun comes up at 6 here. So it's like, I'm not walking this. I am not walking in this humidity. I was going to push it to walk as it was. So unless it's going to get overcast or rain, I'm not walking this. As for today, it is supposed to feel like 98 degrees. Get to 95 and feel like 98. But tomorrow, we are supposed to feel anywhere between 100 and 103 tomorrow. That's with the humidity. Right now, I've had to put TMI deodorant on today. Because, I mean, my hair's up because it got soaked. Just soaked in the back from sweating. Which I know sweating is good for us. All that lollygally thing. It opens up, cleanses the pores. And, all that good stuff. But it is hot. Hot. So I nixed the whole walking thing. I'm like, nope, okay, well, go back to bed. So I went back to bed, woke up around 11:30, and said, okay, what am I going to do today? Because I know it's hot. It's 93 right now, and it feels like 98, 96. It's hot out here. But I'm under the shade, and there's a small little breeze, but every once in a while it brings that heat wave part of it. So anybody who wants this weather, please switch me. You can gladly take it. It's the humidity that's the horrible. And next week we're all up in the high 90s and feeling like the hundreds all next week. But I did like I showed you guys, my fruit juice yesterday, and I put a little bit of Go Green, or the organic. And it's Go Green with all the green powders in it, and I put my vitamin C in it. Now I can eat a fruit. I can eat peaches and bananas and pineapples and stuff like that like it normally is. But I'm really thinking it's the green powder that I'm putting in it. Because as soon as, about 15 minutes in, my gut started feeling not right. Then they start feeling irritable. Then all of a sudden my guts felt like they were swollen, sore, just horrible. So I'm like, it's got to be the Go Green. It's got to be the greens that I'm putting in my shake, because that's the only thing that I, tried to implement back in as of yesterday, to get greens in, and it made me feel so horrible and just bloated and agitating. I could sit and eat a peach or a strawberry and banana and pineapples, fine, but I cannot put it in a shake with the Go Green or the Powder Green. I can't even remember what the one I originally take. I can't do it. So I did polish it off. The container I showed you, it took me all day to polish it off because of my guts. Because I wanted to get that supplement, the greens in me. I'm like, nope. So today I'm just going to eat the fruit by itself without putting any of that stuff in it. I don't know what it is, but it's like my guts hate me. That's how I'm going to say it. My guts hate me. My overall today. Still there? Right here on each side. Feels... trying to think of a proper word. It's like needles or nails just stabbing just right in this section, which has got my eyes severely blurry, and my vision is just blurry today. Blurry, blurry, blurry. But I ran to the store, and on the way back I'm like, you know what, I'm not had an iced coffee in forever. Paige, can you run me through the Dunkin' Donuts? Because, I mean, I got shares in Dunkin' Donuts. And I usually, my husband brings one home every other day. But recently, you know, I told him, listen, I don't really want an iced coffee. I'm going to try and, like, see if that's a gut issue. And I figured it out that it really isn't a gut issue because I'm still having that issue even without coffee or iced coffee, whatever. And it's decaffeinated coffee, even though it's that way. My guts are still the same way with or without coffee. So I stopped through, or she stopped through, and we went through the drive-through. And I had noticed the woman in front of me. Her gas cap was open, and the gas flap was open, and her gas cap was dangling. So I hollered out the window and went, "Miss, miss." And she looked out, and for a split second, I thought it was Teresa, and I'll explain why. The short hair, the blonde, her whole face features. If I had my camera on me, I would have took a picture of it in the passenger seat. This woman looked like Teresa from Slice of Lyme. And I'm like, Paige, I think I know who this is. I said, if it is, people are going to have to walk into Dunkin' Donuts. I am not moving if that's Teresa. So... and she got out and said, thank you. And I went, oh, it isn't Teresa. It's from Tennessee Tech, a young lady who goes to down in the valley to the State University. And she thanked me and everything. And then Paige pulled up to the drive-thru after giving my order. And she said, are you the one that told her about the gas cap? I mean, like, yes. She's like, well, you're not having to pay for your coffee. I went, what? What do you mean? She said, well, the young lady in front of you, she went and paid for your whatever you ordered, whether it was coffee, food, whatever. She said she immediately paid for it, paid for your order for telling her gas cap was off and her cap was. I'm like, and all of a sudden I felt this rush of blessing. It's like, you know, that pay it forward kind of thing. I guess I don't know what that's. I've done that before as well, pay it forward for somebody. But it's like all I did was just tell her flap was open and her gas cap was just dangling. And by doing that, this woman paid for my order. And I just... God doesn't always answer your prayers the way you ask for them. And if anybody has my Facebook, you'll notice I just put on a post of, you know, God and chronic illnesses and sick and everything. Why, you know, why doesn't God always heal everybody who's sick and chronic ill when you have faith in God? And hopefully everybody will read that and understand it, because that actually is my perceptive of it. God don't always, and when you're asking, please God, heal me, heal me, heal me. Well, not always does God heal you in the way you're asking. God may heal you mentally from one day to, like I said, give a voice. help others, pay it forward, anything. God may give you a week to use that healing of a week to do good for others. Even though God's not making us suffer. God's not doing this because He already paid for our sins. And if we are Christians and we've been washed in the blood and baptized and believe in Him, and I'm not perfect. Nobody is perfect. I backslide. I question. Well, I don't question God, but I do have that why me. But I've always came to that conclusion of there's a purpose behind why I am going through these trials and tribulations. Always. I've always been that way. I've always had that faith that I'm not this is not a curse. God is not punishing me for my sin, but there's a purpose behind it, and sometimes I've always felt that it's because I have a purpose to help others, teach others. So hopefully you guys will read that. But as for me today, like I said, my brain and my eyeballs are just fluffy, fuzzy. My eyes are bad. I wanted to try and walk this morning, but this humidity out here is killer. But my head's asleep in a zone sleep zombie feeling. My bones don't ache as bad, but I still feel so I'm trying to push through. I really am. Finally got my pen charged. Yay! Since, it took me forever to tear up the house to find it. But I had been noticing that I am breaking out. I don't know if you guys can see this stuff right here. And it's in between my fingers. It's all over my hands. And it's even on the palms right through here. And I didn't know what was going on. I'm like, what is going on? Why is this doing this? Well, I'm thinking. And if you guys remember, I think it was this week or last week. Remember, I've been picking these wild all down over here in my yard? Well, I did a little test. I can touch the flower. That's not the problem. But I'm barehanded and doing this and pinching them off. I'm allergic to the sap or the water or whatever is up inside the whatever's inside there. I'm allergic to it. And this is what's happening. So I did the test. I'm not allergic. It didn't break out from the flowers. It's the sap or whatever it is inside the flowers. I'm like, really? I mean, come on. I don't even get to enjoy my nature anymore. And now you're telling me I can't have my flowers? So I'm like, okay, where's my box of gloves? Because I'm still going to pick these things. But now I'm going to wear gloves so the sap don't get on me. But yeah, that really upsets me. And I've been trying to figure out for a good 2 weeks what is going on and why my hands are breaking out and blisters and red and oh my goodness. I mean, my fingers are, I don't know if you guys can see that, ate up with, there it is, all down there. See, it's ate up. I mean, well, even this palm is ate up because this is the hand. I figured out that. But I don't know. I know I'm not going to walk unless it rains or overcast, and we don't have rain till next Tuesday, and that's a 20% chance. That ain't happening. But what is it? Sunday is Father's Day. So happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there that watch my channel here, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and all that good stuff. But I had something to say, and I forgot. But like I said, I got my vape pen charged, so now I'm back to not just doing the dropper. I'm able to do the legit 50-50 now. Today is my first day doing the 50-50, and since Monday, since I couldn't, my charger needed charged. So that's a good thing. I know it's Friday. and everything. But Friday's the same day as Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. But before I end this, I'm hoping everybody has a better day today. And Jen, you keep on a bouncing and a trucking, because you seem to be. Yay! I'm glad. But the phrase is, there's no two limes that are the same. I beg to differ. Because have you not noticed, right-sided migraine, everybody else has one. You got gut issues, we all got gut issues. All at the same time. So I beg to differ on there's no two limes that are not the same, because and that may be true with the infections and stuff, but when it comes to the symptoms, man, we are following suit. We're either at the same time or a day behind or a day ahead. So, But before I end this, I'm hoping you all read the scripture I ended up posting on Facebook. But before I end this, my prayers go to you all. Hopefully you have a lesson a day. No humidity. Not no 95, 100 degrees. But I'm going to say a little prayer. And it goes out to everybody who's chronically ill. Not just Lyme, but all chronic illnesses. And that's how I'm going to wrap my day up. But, you could skip through it. That's fine too. Because, yes, I'm not perfect and I sin. But yet, through my illness, I'm growing closer to God. Opening the book more. Praying to God. Trying to find my pathway. It's the best way I can explain it. Coming from the way I was to now. That's the only way you can get through anymore. And you could say the words all you want, but to believe in it is a different thing. And I believe in what I say now. I believe in the faith. I look forward to having blessings that are unexpected. And when I pray honestly and wholeheartedly for others. And pray everybody has lesson days. But I'm going to end this with a prayer. And it's one I got offline and everything, because my Bible has such little words I really can't read it. And I knew what I was going to say, but I can't read it. So I found it online. And it says, yes, I pray that God removes my pain one day. But even more than that, I pray for the strength to endure it, the grace to benefit from it, and the willingness to let God use it for however He sees fit in order to bring glory to His perfect kingdom. I may be in pain and suffering, but there's a purpose behind it. And it's not because I'm being punished. It's because I've just not found the pathway that He wants me to follow to help. We are all vessels. We go through this not for just because we're being punished, but because He's using us as a vessel. He knows how much we can handle. He knows how much pain we can deal with, for He dealt with it. He was human once. So therefore we can feel I feel we're enduring what He endured, but it's not because we're being punished. It's because it's for a greater purpose. And that's just how I'm going to end this day. But my prayers go to every single person out here in this world. Question. I about forgot. Here's a question. Somebody comment down on the bottom. I'm not being able to do my allergy shots, my mold shots, because of my insurance ordeal. And I'm taking the Zyrtec, but the Zyrtec don't seem to be, it's helping. And I don't have my B12 shots anymore since my whole insurance thing, because I had to take B12 shots. Now, I know they do the B12 supplements, and I'm going to pick some of those up. But my question is, somebody help me with energy. What supplements or what do you take that helps you with energy? Because I feel so drained and so weak. My muscles, my bones, my body feels weak. And I'm used to having the energy even though I feel crappy. So comment down on the below what different forms of supplements or anything you do that helps give you energy and helps with the fatigue, because I'm doing my vitamin C powders, and I'm doing my calcium and my vitamin C, my vitamin D. I will pick up the B12 supplements, but unless I'm going to just down straight sugar, comment down below the different forms of, like, for fatigue and to boost your energy. And if it's, and I was on ginseng and I've stopped taking ginseng, and maybe I need to go back to doing the ginseng supplement as well, so I can have my energy and not feel so fatigued. But that is one of the worst symptoms I'm dealing with through everything, is the fatigue. So comment down below on any forms of supplements or herbs or oils that you may use or take that could help bring the fatigue or give me energy. And I don't mean bouncing off the wall energy at all. But God bless you all. Look for find your shimmy, your shake, your sprinkle, your sparkle, and your silver lining. Because if you don't, no one else will. My silver lining, I learned the facts of this. I was blessed in a way I didn't expect through a drive-through. And I'm alive to enjoy God's glory another day. I have air in my lungs and be able to thank Him, praise Him for giving me this day. And hoping He tells me what my purpose is fighting this. And like again, I feel it is to teach others and give a voice to others. But I'm out of breath. But it is horribly muggy out here, as you guys could see. It's like sweaty muggy. So I love you all. Tune in later. God bless you all, and I'll catch you on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Bye, guys.